Hi, I want to show you how you can use this platform to improve your skill as an underwriter working for a reinsurance company. You go to this website and then you click on Join Game, and then you select one of these to sign in, and you're going to sign in as RE1. You have to give your name and your email address, and you are now signed in RE1. Then you click on invite. You are invited. Here is one treaty that you have to underwrite, so you click here, and these are the details of the treaty. It is a non-marine excess of loss treaty from this ceding company, from this broker, and it's a treaty from Korea covering property insurance. This treaty has got 5 layers. The reinsurance broker has provided a lot of details of the treaty in this PDF, which you can open. However, for this simulation game, this is blank. But the important details of the treaty are captured here. This is the history. Now it shows you for the last 5 years of the ceding company, what is the premium income in their portfolio and what are the actual losses. And the platform has calculated, based upon the model, what is the expected loss. And this is the ratio between the actual to the expected loss. You can see the actual loss is only 59% of the expected loss, and totally for the 5 years the actual loss is 69% of the expected loss. Now this means that the model is rather conservative, predicting more losses than actually happen, and you can use this information to make your decision about the pricing. Now this is the model. What happened is that the broker have approached a modeling company with the details of the risk in the portfolio, and the modeling company look at their database of losses in that country, and they come back and said, based upon your portfolio, we expect you are going to get earthquake loss with this probability and this amount of loss, and these are the typhoon loss. Now this model is then used by your underwriter or actuary to do your pricing for each layer. How much premium rate you expect to get to provide reinsurance for each of this layer. Now the good news is the detailed calculations are done for you by the platform. It looks at the model, it looks at the limits and deductible of each layer, it calculates the pricing, then it looks at the history, and it adjusts the pricing according to whether the actual losses were higher or lower than expected loss, and then it adds on 30% to cover the brokerage expenses and profit margin, and they come with this rate. We call it the RIC rate. This is the rate that the platform suggests you should get for each of this layer. Now this is the actual rate offered to you. This is the rate that is priced by the leader, and with the benchmark of the RIC rate, you can decide whether or not you want to accept a share. This index shows this compare with this. An index less than 1 means the actual rate is lower than expected. More than 1 means it's higher. Now you will probably want to take a share of all the layers which are higher than 1, like layer number 2 and layer number 4. Now of course this is just a tool. you can still use your own judgment to decide on whether or not how much you want to rely upon this index. Another useful information you can look at is the technical accounts. It shows for each territory, each class of business, each reinsurance type, what were the experiences during the last 5 years, whether the treaties were profitable or not profitable. Alright, so now we are back to underwrite, and we have to decide which layers we want, and we are going to take this layer because the rate is higher than what we expect. And for this layer, how many percent do we want to take? And here I will say we are going to take 50%, and we expect a profit margin of maybe 10%. So this is our written line, 50%, with the which have a limit of 700,000. Now we are also going to take a share of this layer number 4, and this time we are going to take, because the limit is very high, let's say we take 10%, and we expect a profit margin of 5%. So alright, we have already accepted 2 layers. Our total liability is 1.7. Now the game has a limitation of 2 million. You are only allowed to accept layers up to 2 million. If you accept more than 2 million, you will be scaled down accordingly. So now we got 3 more minutes before this round close. We'll wait for the 3 minutes to expire, then we'll see whether we are profitable or not. Hi, the round number 1 have closed, and well, good news. RE1, that's ourselves, we are at the top. We have a profit of $65,000 from the 2 shares that we have accepted, and this is our profit. That means you have chosen the correct layers, and we make the highest profit among the 10 here. The others are using simulated data, but in some cases you might get actual people playing for the other underwriters. So now if I come back to invite, you will see that I got a new they were invited to underwrite this treaty, and we go through the same process, and totally this game will have 6 rounds, and then your ranking at the end of each round, you can see your ranking. Now let me summarize by saying that you are an underwriter. You have to be deciding on which layers of the treaty you want to take a share. You want to rely upon the platform to calculate for you the expected rate. You compare this with the actual rate. You look at the index. It guides you on which layer seems to be adequately priced, and you want to take a share of those layers, and you are making your own judgment. So this is just a help, a tool for you, because in actual life, when you go through many rounds, many years of working experience, you will know how much of the to rely upon tools that you use, and how much to rely upon your actual experience. I hope you enjoy this simulation game. I hope you come in and practice a few times and then get the feel of this, and that you find that this tool is helpful to help you make the judgment on whether to accept or not to accept any of the layers offered to you, and I hope that this gives you confidence to be a good underwriter. All the best to you.